Alright, what's up, people? Peace, love, light, all that good stuff. Your boy Knowledge with the Knowledge, Universally Alkaline. I'm back. I'm outside. It feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feel good to have the sun come kiss your skin. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk. We're gonna get on blood purification for a little bit. You did? Because I'm coming across a lot of my friends, my family, my loved ones who are starting to have health issues and health ailments and problems with their liver, problems with their kidneys, problem with thyroids and stuff like that. A lot of it has to deal with blood toxicity levels. And you got to understand, just because your liver and your kidneys filter and cleanse your blood doesn't mean there isn't anything out there that you can't do to further help that purification process. So pretty much, like, your blood is composed of 4 components: plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, right? And through these components, the blood, it performs several life-sustaining functions. The plasma is the watery, colorless substance, the liquid, you know what I'm saying, in which the other components float in. Your red blood cells transport oxygen to the cells. Your white blood cells destroy bacteria and other disease-producing organisms. And your platelets, your blood platelets, they are needed for the blood clotting process itself. Now, in addition to that, blood transport nutrients to cells and carries away the waste. You dig? It transport the hormones and from the endocrine gland to other parts of the body. It helps you regulate the amount of acids in your blood, the bases, the salts, and the water in your cells. It's going to help regulate body temperature. I just spoke to somebody who's having thyroid problems, so along with what I gave you in the messenger, I'm gonna get with you on purifying your blood. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate to see any of my people on shit like dialysis. I lost a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who was a mentor, a figure in my life, and dialysis just wreaked havoc on his body, amongst other things. So, like, I don't want to see nobody else go through stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you something to help you cleanse your blood. If any of these functions are impaired, the consequences can have a direct effect on your health, straight up. There's several ways in which the functions carried out by the blood can be hampered. First, hundreds of chemicals ranging from gases such as like your carbon monoxide to toxic metals that can lead to natural substances such as fat can find their way into the blood and impair the function. And these foreign substances enter the body through the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, and the substances that we come in contact with, or in other words, environmental factors is what I'm speaking on that part. Because these substances act on the blood in different ways, the adverse effects they produce can vary. Secondly, the performance of the blood may be hampered by a lack of specific nutrients. A lot of us walk around vitamin D deficient like a motherfucker because we don't get out and get sun. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Let the sun touch you and kiss you. The same way you like for your woman to touch you and kiss you, or your man to touch you and kiss you and caress you. Let that sun do that same thing. Get intimate with the sun. Where I'm at. Give me a second. Oh yeah. So, like I say, secondly, the performance of the blood may be hampered because you lack in specific nutrients, right? A classic example of that is iron deficiency, or, you know what I'm saying, that ends up resulting in what's called anemia, or people being anemic. However, it's many nutrients that the blood require on a daily. Um, you know what I'm saying? For it to perform normally. Uh, Genetics can play a role in creating blood disorders too, like sickle cell anemia and hemophilia are two common examples of such disorders. Um, Blood purification techniques can act in two ways. Some can help draw foreign substances out of the body, and while others may provide important nutrients to restore the blood's normal structure and maximize its performance. Um, Blood purification is achieved through the use of a special fast, um, mainly for adults that are moderately healthy. But if you decide to follow a blood purification program, it's vital to choose the appropriate time to fast. And I'm gonna have to do a video about fasting and intermediate fasting as well. Um, Consider that fasting requires the conservation of energy. Therefore, avoid fasting on a week or when, for instance, you are moving into an office, you're participating in sports, or anything that's going to cause you to exert yourself. Um, you got to keep in mind, cold weather months are not an ideal time for fasting either. Uh, as some of the heat you need to withstand the cold is created during the digestive process. So just keep that in mind. Uh, Most importantly is the need to be mentally prepared if you're going to do a fast to cleanse your blood or any type of fast. You got to be mentally prepared for this shit because it ain't for everybody. Like my last fast, I did a 72-hour fast. Um, if you psyched up for the fast, you know what I'm saying, you done got yourself psyched up. Uh, that can be the right time to do it. If you're not in the mood to do it, your mind's not set on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that you feel, you're determined to do, you're persistent with it. Don't do it. Everything has a time and a place. But once you choosing the right time and the right place for the fast or to prepare yourself to go into a fast, um and you've prepared yourself mentally, you can begin to prepare yourself physically for the fast. For 1 week prior to the fast, follow like a raw vegetable diet. This includes a lot of green drinks, chlorophyll, the same thing that's out here in this beautiful green grass and them beautiful trees behind me and shit, full of beautiful chlorophyll. But you can obtain chlorophyll in the form of tablets or fresh juice if you know what dark leafy green vegetables to make a green drink out of. Uh, Pre-cleanse your body because it'll make the fasting part of it less of a shock to your system. While you on the fast, consume things like steam distilled water, juices, dandelion root. Dandelion root. If you hear me say something more than once, please take note. Write that shit down. Pay attention. Dandelion root is one of them heal alls, or what I call it, or what it don't do. Um, Milk thistle is another good one. I've taken a lot of milk thistle being a bodybuilder, powerlifter, strongman, because your body produces excess proteins and that can stress out your liver and your kidneys, and they're there to filter things out, not to be stressed out. So milk thistle is a good one. Milk thistle, milk thistle, milk thistle. Licorice root is another one. Yellow dot root is good. Yellow dot root. Burdock root. Burdock root. Burdock root. And red clover tea if you love tea. Red clover tea, or the extract will work good. Red clover extract, you can find that in the baking aisle with your lemon extract and vanilla extract and those extracts. Just make sure it's in its pure form and not imitation. But you can drink like 8 to 10 cups of distilled water to aid in the cleansing and to help carry the toxins out of your body. The best juices for blood purifications are lemon juice. Lemon juice. You can take a lemon and a lime. Do both of them, lemon and a lime. Take it, squeeze it in the water. Throw the whole slice of the damn lemon in there and let it sit. Make you a picture of it because them enzymes are going to help. It'll also help with metabolism too. Beet juice and the tops of the beet. Carrot juice and juices of all leafy greens. Now I'm gonna tell you something about these leafy greens before I go a little bit further into them. They ain't for everybody. It's an acquired taste. I can tell you that. It's a strong taste. A strong taste. It can be sometimes bitter, but you're not taking this. You're not taking it to please your palate. You're not taking it to please your taste buds. Your taste buds are going to be pleased when they're allowed to continue to do the things that they are supposed to do. But you got to put the right shit in you for that. So, I mean, I've made green drinks, you know what I'm saying, over on the meal prep side for people. And like I said, they're not for everybody. Everybody can't take that bitterness, or they're asking me to cut it with some kind of fruit to take a lot of the bite out of it. But look, one thing I learned, if the shit tastes nasty, or you think it tastes nasty, that is the shit that is beneficial for you. Trust. A lot of people, you got to understand, a lot of people eat for taste and not for substance. Because you can eat some shit that tastes good, but it doesn't have no substance to it. It just tastes good. It's just dressed up. It pleases the eye. And it's tricking you. But some shit that actually got some shit behind it, some substance to that shit, it's gonna come through the door like, oh, yeah, I know I'm a motherfucking piece of goddamn celery, but I got all this shit with me. I know I'm a tomato, but I got all this shit within me. So, like, yeah. But your greens, yeah, they ain't for everybody. It's acquired taste. But I highly recommend getting into your green drinks, especially for not only for your cleansing but for your vitality purposes as well. Leafy green juices are particularly important because they supply chlorophyll. Like I said earlier, chlorophyll, same thing in the grass. It's an essential part in any blood purification. Chlorophyll not only cleanses the blood of impurities, but also builds up the blood with important nutrients. It promotes regularity and inhibits cellular damage from things like radiation. Um, Pretty much, chlorophyll is helpful in treating many disorders. You got things like wheatgrass got chlorophyll in it, barley got chlorophyll in it, alfalfa got chlorophyll in it. You know what I'm saying? They rich in chlorophyll. Like, I love me some alfalfa. That's good. Like straight alfalfa juice with like some celery and some kale and shit. I'll juice some greens and drink some greens in that motherfucker. Like, I mean, and I'm a green boy. I like I'm conscious, so a good old pot of greens do me justice. Um, but those three are rich in chlorophyll. And the fast it's going to also provide very little salt, because sodium can have an effect on you too. A lot of diets provide too much salt, but too little can make you lightheaded and dizzy. You dig? Um, if you feel either of these, take some clear broth off of the drink the broth from it. If you boil it down, like let's say you boil a pot of greens, like, and let's say you do it, you know what I'm saying, a healthy way with no pig fat, or, you know what I'm saying, no something like that. You know, you can drink that broth off of that. You don't, you know, it's a use for that. You just don't boil it and throw the water away. It's a use for that. I just gave you a use for that. Stay on the fast for like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much a 72-hour fast. Once you completed the fast, avoid white flour and all sugars. Uh, those substances are highly refined and they are hard to fucking digest. Um, the stress placed on your body by such foods can undo the good of all the accomplishments that you done acquired from doing that 3-day, that 72-hour fast. Um, Ideally, you should avoid those foods. At least all of the time. Just avoid them. Cut them out your fucking life. Um, and at the very least, uh, also stay away from like heated fats and oils for at least a month after you done did the fast. So we right in the middle of the month on the 15th, right? And let's say you start your fast on the 16th because you're gonna start with a full 24 hours on your clock to begin with. So the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and the morning on the 19th. That's your 72-hour fast. And you don't want to go and like go eat a pork chop after that. You're gonna undo what you correcting. You feel me? Some nutrients. You got chlorophyll tablets or liquid chlorophyll or white wheatgrass juice or alfalfa juice. You did. It's gonna cleanse and refurbish red blood cells. It's gonna aid in your immune system and the function of your immune system. Cell Guard, which is something made by Biotech Foods, but it's a good antioxidant formula that they have. Kyo Green from Wakanda, not Wakanda, but Waganda. My bad. Kyo Green from Waganda. It's good for your liver. It's good for your colon. It's gonna have wheatgrass. It's gonna have barley grass in it. You got one called Ultimate Cleanse from Nature's Secret. They make a lot of good products too. Um, it's a two-part system that helps stimulate and detoxify the organs, the blood, and the channels. You know what I'm saying? So you can eliminate that shit. Um, I'm sorry, I'm getting comfortable. I'm out here enjoying this grass. I'm enjoying this weather. On the herb side of it, you got herbs like barberry, black radish, eyebright, lobilla, milk thistle. I named that out earlier. Oregon grape or Oregon grape, pau de arco. Pau de arco. Pau de arco is another powerful one. Wild yam or wild yam root, yellow dot. It's going to cleanse and detoxify the liver and the endocrine system. You can use these herbs independently, or you can combine them. You can make your own little concoction out of them. So, barberry, black radish, eyebright, lobella, milk thistle, Oregon grape, pau de arco, wild yam, and yellow dark root are all good cleansers and detoxifiers to the liver and the endocrine system. Um, Board seed, chamomile, dandelion, ginkgo biloba, and sarsaparilla. Those are going to help restore the acid slash alkaline balance to your bloodstream. Because if you understand anything about pH levels, we tend to run at a 7, 7.5. Some of us are 8, 8.5s, depending on how clean we eat. But those are going to restore that acid alkaline balance. Ginkgo biloba is also a powerful antioxidant, and it's going to improve circulation. Sorry, my hip is hurting a little bit. Um, burdock, dandelion, hawthorn, licorice, pau de arco, red clover, rhubarb, sage, shiitake mushrooms, I love them, and Siberian ginseng and other ginsengs will detoxify and cleanse the blood. These herbs can be used independently or in a concoction or a combination. Echinacea root is going to clean your lymphatic glands. Now, I'm going to tell you something about your lymphatic glands since we're talking about the whole blood purification, right? Your lymphatic glands are like a sewer system. You feel me? That's what takes the garbage, the waste, the toxic metals, the toxic any damn thing. That's that path that is gonna go through your lymphatic system to get that shit up out your body. And if your lymphatic system is backed up, you got that type of traffic jam going on in that part. Oh, you fucked. You really got to get your shit in order, dude. Cause like if you don't have that ability to cleanse and filter and purify your blood, your pH balance is going to fall into the acidic side. And that's going to cause other problems to start showing their ugly fucking head and shit. Um, Golden seal. It's going to cleanse out your mucous membranes. Um, Green tea is also a powerful antioxidant. You can drink 2 to 3 cups of that a day. It got vitamin K in it. So if you're taking medications, that vitamin K that's in the green tea can make your medications less effective. Just to put that out there. I've seen people, and I know people that are no longer here because of the levels of toxicity in their blood, which cause other ailments and problems to come forth. So, I'm trying to give you something to help you out, cleanse your blood, so you don't have to deal with anything else. Because, see, I don't knock Western medicine, but the one thing I don't like, they'll diagnose one particular problem, but they're not diagnosing what is causing, what is the fucking root of that particular problem that is causing hyperthyroidism or high blood pressure, or causing you to have toxic levels in your blood, or causing you to be obese and all that. I'm gonna have to do a video on gut health. When I break down gut health, I'm finna give y'all a fucking understanding of some dope ass shit that's gonna help you. Probiotics is one of them things I'm gonna throw out there. As far as that though, like, everything I'm gonna give you, I may be talking about one particular subject, but I'm also speak on how it has other, it can have other uses for other things that may be ailing you. You dig? So just because I may be talking about autism or blood purification or crystals or hypothyroidism and stuff like that, they all can treat one or the other. You feel me? But I actually enjoyed this one, talking about how to purify your blood, because a lot of people don't know that. So, that was some science. That was some science and some mathematics I had to give to y'all. I had to bestow that upon y'all. So I hope y'all appreciate that shit. Like, subscribe, share. Universally Alkaline on YouTube. Universally Alkaline on Facebook. Chemical Control My Universe on Facebook. You got any ailments, any problems, you want to talk to me, personal, 101, you can email me at universallyalkaline@gmail.com. Those of y'all who got my personal contact information, my phone number, it ain't nothing to pick up the phone. It ain't nothing to shoot a text. I just helped a friend out this morning, and like, she ain't even asked. It's because I know she's a great person, and I want to see everybody be great, do great. Do many of great fucking things. We all have a purpose. We all have a skill set that is meant for us to use while we are here, and I see that in her. So it was only right for me, with the knowledge of this medicinal, that I have, to try and assist, so she could continue to go forth and be great. And that's what I'm doing for all of y'all. Whatever I speak on is to assist you, no matter if it's personally directed to you, somebody whatever. I'm here to assist y'all, because a lot of people know this shit, and they ain't finna say a damn thing. They just got the knowledge locked up inside of them. I can't hold on to this shit. I got other knowledge I need to attain, so I'm finna give it all to you. I don't care. I'm finna get it all. Whatever herbs I can give you, breaking down the ailment, breaking down the diagnosis, because a lot of people don't understand where these certain illnesses, these certain diagnoses come from. You know what I'm saying? It's just, oh, I got this, I got that. Okay, what's causing you to have that is the question that needs to be answered. Not, oh, well, I got this and I got to take this for this. No, we need to find out why this has came. What is causing this? So we got to go beyond this over here to find the root of it. So I'm going to do what I can. I love y'all though. But I got to go to the next video. I'm going to soak up some sun a little bit. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Love, peace. Like.